Israel cannot be an aggressive national entity. Again, with my admiration for the early Zionists. You know, at that time when Zionism developed, the main issue in Europe was the Balkans. And their greatest fear was that Israel would be just like another Balkan issue. And they kept saying, you know, we cannot be, you know, they didn't use exactly the same, but they're kind of Milosevic Serbia. We have to have our peoplehood, our national life. We have a right for that, we have a need to that, but they have to be married to deep humanistic values, to deep democratic commitment, and I dare say to a mission. I think that the point about Jewish life is that we are a tribe, but a tribe with a universal mission. And our national home has to reflect this, that we are, first of all, doing the utmost to limit injustice, to do the best we can to have as much justice within us and with our neighbors, to try peace wherever we can, but also to try to bring greater ideas that are greater than ourselves. So the kibbutz had that in it, that while we came to build ourselves and to take our land, we also tried these fantastic experiments in bringing about new modes of life and justice. We need to find the new kibbutzim of the 21st century. We cannot go back to that naive socialism of that time. But Israel has to generate not only high-tech and not only startups, but moral vision. So this is, in my mind, this is what our soul is about. And this is our mission. And this will make us stronger. Those nationalists who are taking the aggressive view and think that just using the Air Force and having more rockets will make us stronger, they are totally wrong. They're not only wrong morally, they're more wrong politically. The way to guarantee our future, both mentally and physically, is to be realistic, to be firm, to be tough when needed, but to be just and to be the messengers of a greater cause and a humanistic vision that the country will be about.
Okay, I promised Rabbi Evan to get you out of here in 2 minutes.
Okay.
So
Take 4.
no, so I need
Iran.
you to be a prophet right now. Iran is changing. Iran, we know what it's doing. You get to do your same thing that you talked about for peace. What is your 60 seconds on what Israel has to do about Iran?
Iran should not be an Israel issue. A nuclear Iran is a challenge to our civilization. If Iran will go nuclear, the Middle East will go nuclear. If the Middle East will go nuclear, the 21st century will be about nuclear terror and nuclear horror. The 21st century will be about nuclear terror and nuclear horror. The next 9/11, God forbid, will not be a conventional 9/11. Therefore, one should not see it in the narrow dimension of an Israeli-Iranian issue. This is not about Israel. It's about life in America just as it is about life in Tel Aviv. In my mind, the only solution to Iran, to the Iran challenge a long time ago, was assertive diplomacy. I don't believe in military strikes, but I definitely don't believe in containment and appeasement. If we are to save the Iranians themselves from this evil Iranian regime, if we want Iran to open up to the West, which it would, we must stop the nuclear project. So we have to be all very tough regarding this and to look at the challenge as it is. I'm sad to say that in the last decade we missed many opportunities. Everybody missed opportunities. Israel missed opportunities, America missed opportunities, the Europeans. It's very late in the game. The Iranians are about to achieve a technological victory. We should not let them have a political victory. God has given us now a new opportunity. With the falling price of oil, Iran is going to be under enormous economic pressure. So let us use this opportunity, that it might be the last one, in order to strike a deal with Iran that really dismantles its nuclear project. If we will not do that, if we will not use assertive, creative diplomacy to stop Iran, history will never forget us. It will never forget Americans, it will never forget Israelis, it will never forget Europeans. Because if we don't take action, reasonable diplomatic action, assertive diplomatic action now, the 21st century will change, and when people will look at us from 2050 back, they will not believe how blind we were and how did we let this terrible historic catastrophe develop.
Thank you very much.